Because this was in the 90s and times were good. The guy was always angry. I always had a problem with this French thing, right? Where they were teaching me how to pronounce this thing in French, where they said, Alanjikachif, right? I think it's French for like the adjective or something. I could never pronounce that word, right? Every time I say, Alan aperitif. That's when Monsieur Kosi will break a whole tree trunk and beat me with it. So that was how, I was studying. But I always think about it though. In this generation, the worst thing you can do for your kid is to get them a friend teacher. Because times are hard now. Imagine how angry they feel now. They will fucking kill your kid. Your kid will come back from French classes looking like MMA semi-finalist. So that was my childhood, and then he taught me how to use the dictionary, right? So he showed me how you spell the word is how you look for the word, right? D-I, then you follow that. So what he would do is every day, before I come back from school, he would, have a list of words, right? Like 10, 15 words. And he would ask me to look for the meaning, right? And so that's what I did for most of my childhood. So most of the words I use now, I knew them before I was 15. That's not to brag, but that's to tell you I haven't done much with my life since, So, my grandfather, he loved boxing, right? He did. He's a boxing fan. He loved boxing, and I suspect he was a bit of a racist, because he was big with, South Africa, Nelson Mandela, apartheid, Hugh Masekela. Those were the music. Those were the things I grew up listening to. Lucky Dube. But whenever we are watching boxing, it was in the 90s where Azuma Nelson was, king. Remember in the 90s? Azuma was so good, we even named soap after him. Remember? Azuma Blows. Remember?